Marvelites, you're watching This Week in Marvel. I'm Ryan, a.k.a. Agent M, and I'm joined by C.B Cebulski, Marvel Comics Editor-in-Chief.
And here we go again.
Yes, we are very excited because for the entire year of 2019, we're going to be celebrating Marvel's 80th anniversary. And every month, CB and I are coming together to talk about comics from a different decade for This Week in Marvel Unlimited Reading Club. Right now, we're talking about 4 comics from the end of the 1950s. Tales of suspense and tales to astonish. Some really cool things in here. A lot of ideas and concepts and morals that, really will come back to Marvel.
Things that are not only prevalent today, but things that we saw reflected on in the early Marvel comics with the superheroes back in that day, because it was, Stan was looking at the world outside your window, and him and Jack and Steve and John, they were really pulling from these real world concepts of things that they feared: overpopulation, nuclear holocaust, just space exploration, the great unknown, and in here we see it reflected in the different stories that are non-superheroic, but very similar.
Yeah. You get some really wonderful stuff. And we look at the different issues, and there's some stuff in here by Steve Ditko in particular that blew us both away.
I mean, you could see Steve developing as a storyteller in some of these early stories, and these were a lot of things that, he possibly wrote himself, and there was so much of the themes that Steve personally believed in and things he explored in Spider-Man or, with Stan or in Doctor Strange that you could see clearly just laid out plainly in the stories here in these issues.
Yeah, and there's some fun stuff like giant monsters. Jack Kirby would do tons of awesome giant monsters. Those covers for these issues, dynamite. And even a couple of stories had some fun stuff with size-changing abilities, which we'll see with Hank Pym and Ant-Man.
There was A Living Planet. You've got characters who are reporters or photographers who save the day. You've got, space explorers and soldiers who lead the charge of their team to greatness and to victory. There's so much here that you could just look at and go, wow, this was, years before we ended up getting the Marvel Universe that we know and love today.
Totally. So we're going to let you guys check out the audio version of This Week in Marvel for our full chat, where we really dive into each of these books and all the amazing artists and all the great stories. So check that out wherever you get your podcasts. CB and I will be back for the 60s real soon. That's going to be a great one.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to that one a lot.
Heck yeah. I'm Ryan.
And I'm CB.
And this is Marvel,
Your Universe.